Do you think it's true that a man pays for sex in one way or another?
I think everyone pays for sex in one way or another.
How would a man pay for it as opposed to a woman?
I think women pay for it in time and like time, preparation, expectations. You have to go out on the date to get some, regardless.
Or you could just tell him to come over to your crib?
Oh, that is fair. That is true. That is true. But I will say, most men don't like that. At least the ones that like I have encountered. You can say like, oh yeah, just keep it honest and upfront with me. That's not always how people want it, you know?
So if you told one of these... Hold on. Come here. Just honest question, right? Here, face the camera, don't block her.
My bad.
So honest question. If she said to you right now, do you want to come over and get some? Would you do it?
A little 360. Yes, sir. I'm in there. I'm in there.
It's not a turn off if she just says, hey, come over?
I mean, I'm a question it a little bit. I got to. I gotta feel out where what it's about. But if I feel the vibe and I feel the ride, I gotta hop in that whip and get the dip. You feel me?
No. If he said to you as he is now, hey, come over, would you?
Can I get a 360? No.
I'm chilling for real.
And why is that?
I don't love men who wear their pants below their waistline. So that's number
These are
one.
stacked jeans.
That's yeah.
How old are you?
25.
25.
At 25, what's dating like?
Unfortunately, don't do it. It's scary out there.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I feel like love bombing is a big thing. I don't know. I have a kid, so my last relationship obviously hasn't been great, but I don't know.
Do you think having a kid has hurt your chances of finding a partner?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because last person that he told me he wanted a relationship, but like a few months in, he was like, just kidding. Like, I'm not mature enough to be with a woman that has a kid.
And how old was he?
26.
Do you feel like he was mature enough?
I don't know, but I wasn't asking him to like raise my child.
Well,
I just want him to date me, not my child.
Well, what were your expectations in the long term if he was dating you?
I mean, obviously, eventually you'd meet my daughter, but again, she has a dad. Her dad is helping me raise her, not him.
But if you moved in, wouldn't you want him to... But if you moved in together, wouldn't he have to be more involved?
I mean, yes, but also, doesn't everybody want their own kids? What is it to be there? I mean, if someone really loved me, they wouldn't mind, so.
How old are you guys?
23.
21.
How long you been together?
10 weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks.
Down to the exact date.
10 weeks.
Yeah.
How long have you known each other?
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
When did you make it official?
Haven't had a discussion yet.
Is it open, or are y'all just talking?
I wouldn't say it's open.
Realistically, he can do what he wants, but my attention's on him and not on anyone else.
Okay. That's how I am.
So at this point, how would you feel if he slept with another chick?
I'd be bitter. But I wouldn't show it to him. Because he can do whatever, technically. I just don't want him to. Thank you.
So you'd still like give him another shot? You'd still continue along with him?
Okay.
How would you feel if she slept with another guy?
Nah, I'd be kind of pissed.
Would you stick it out with her and then make it official, or?
Whoa, she's cheating on you, boy.
I wouldn't completely forget about it. Nah, I'd talk to her. I'd talk to her.
Why do you feel like you could tolerate that?
Not that I'm tolerate it. I mean, we're not official. We're not necessarily. We've only known each other for 10 weeks. But I don't know. That's it.
Who pays for the dates?
Sometimes he does for the most part. He definitely carries. I do pay from time to time. Just
She's my sugar mama sometimes. I'll let her
sometimes
fool you.
he's my sugar daddy. Sometimes I'm the sugar mama. We both have jobs, good pay. You know, like
We treat each other.
We treat each other,
basically,
right.
how we look at it, and I don't want to speak for her, but you can tell me if I'm wrong. How we look at it is, we're not counting the dollars, the dimes, the nickels.
Right.
I'll get a date, she'll get a date. I'll get a date, she'll get a date.
yeah.
We know it comes around. We're looking future. We're looking long term.
No. I know you said you're not counting, but realistically, who spent more money between the two of you?
He does for sure. Yeah.
Now, if roles were reversed, would you still be in a relationship with this man?
If I was paying more than him,
Yeah. If the roles were reversed.
I feel like I wouldn't not. If he came into a financial situation that he couldn't pay anymore, that's fine. Now because I know him, but maybe starting off, if he was like, no, you. If it from the start he wasn't paying for stuff, I feel like I would. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. Just because I don't know. He asked me out on the date, so I was expecting him to pay. So if he didn't pay for the date, I would kind of be like, what the fuck? But now that I know like him, no, it wouldn't matter.
Do you think a man should open up emotionally to his girl?
Yes. Like, why wouldn't you?
If you want it to last forever, like in a healthy, normal marriage, like, yeah.
So in a healthy marriage relationship, it should be totally fine for that man to burst out in tears.
It would be weird if he didn't.
It would be weird if he didn't burst out in tears in his wife's arms.
Like, you should be completely open with whoever you're with for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Every problem he has, he should confide in her.
Like, why would he hide anything?
Do you think you'd be able to handle that amount of stress, though, on top of what you're already dealing with?
Yes, he should. If he really loved you, he should be able to tell you anything.
So have you ever been with a guy who opened up to you emotionally?
We don't have to go that far, but...
So the answer is no?
I don't know, but anyways, we gotta
Wait,
get
yeah,
going.
can we get your TikTok so we can find the video?
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
have to go.
Yeah, pull it up. The answer is no. Do you think it's true that a man pays for sex in one way or another?
Fuck yes.
Pays for it. Well, what about a woman?
What about her?
Do you feel like she pays for sex in one way or another?
Not the same way a man does.
How come?
That's a good answer.
It's completely different.
Why?
A man spends a lot more monetarily wise than a woman ever has to.
Stop.
I feel like that's false.
Why do you say that?
Because I feel like you're thinking very like 1900, early 1900s.
So in the relationship between you and your man, who spent more money?
I don't know. I feel like we do it equally. Like if he pays for a couple meals, I feel like I pay for a couple meals, and I feel like that's fair. At least that's my outlook on it. I don't know how other people outlook on it. I mean, I'm sure some people, yeah, maybe the man is the quote-unquote head of household, provides for the woman, but I don't feel like that.
Last calls in 10
Bye-bye.
How old are you?
27.
27.
At 27, has dating gotten easier for you?
No, it's gotten harder.
Definitely harder.
Why is that?
I think it's because honestly our generation doesn't want to commit.
But like, I also don't know if I want to commit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's like just kind of living their lives, and now like having kids, like that's more in like your mid 30s. Like, I don't know. Like,
So why are you afraid to commit right now?
I don't want to get cheated on. I don't want to end up with the wrong person. I don't want to be in like a bad relationship. Like, I just feel like a lot of people I've known that have committed young, like, are in bad relationships. And like,
I mean, you're literally pushing 30.
yeah, but like 30 is young.
You don't think you're gonna hit your wall then?
No. I mean, like, I don't have a timeline in my life. Like, honestly.
Okay.
That's the best way to live. That's the best way to live.
Whatever happens, happens.
Exactly.
Yeah,
no
like,
timeline.
if I don't have kids eventually, like, I wasn't meant to have kids. Like, I'm just saying that. Like,
But do you want to have kids though?
I mean, like, maybe, but like, if I don't find the right person to have kids with, then like, why would I want to do that?
What's the most you're willing to spend on a first date?
As much as I need to show a girl that she's the only girl that I'm talking to at the time being.
Would you be willing to spend $1,000 on a first date?
Fucking if I had $1,000, mate, I fucking wish I did. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're all fucking hard-working boys. So, you know, we got to do what we can to try to make do with what we got and hope that the bird we're with accepts us for who we are.
But you think that a chick would be willing to drop $1,000 on you?
Depending on the chick. Because I've had a girl drop close to $1,000 on me before.
What was she doing?
She was in medical sales.
And where'd she take you?
To a really expensive restaurant and a really expensive car, to some really expensive drinks after, and what's going on, guys? And yeah, it was just a really expensive night that I knew I couldn't have afforded if it was me in charge of the bill.
That didn't make you feel like less of a man when she paid for everything?
It tapped my pride a bit, but at the end of the day, if that's something that makes her happy and makes her feel like she's worthwhile, then I don't want to take that away from her.
You think a relationship could still function if a man is making less?
Absolutely. Women love to be empowered. Women are strong. They're desirable. They're fucking passionate creatures. And as much as we want to sit here and act like we're the fucking big dog, every single one of us would bend over backwards for whatever bird that we think is worth it.
What's the farthest you're willing to travel to get some?
Oh, not far. You know what? They can come to me.
If I'm getting flued out, wherever. But if I'm driving, I don't know, 30 minutes.
I'm not traveling. You're coming to me, if anything.
Me personally, I don't travel much. People just come to me.
Okay. But
How far? How far has someone traveled to get some with me?
sure,
I've had some overseas.
you've had people travel from overseas just to get in them guts.
Yeah.
To get some, I'd say, you know, gas is pretty expensive. I'd say maybe 50 miles. But then again, if the woman were willing to do the same, I'd probably go a little bit further, maybe 75, maybe 100.
What's the farthest I travel for sex? Probably 2 blocks down. Come on, brothers. Come on, kings. You're worth more than that. You shouldn't be just traveling for coochie. It's all around you. It could be right next door. You just gotta have that right mindset for it. Be real with yourself and believe in yourself and have some self-respect. Coochie ain't worth the travel. Travel for some better meanings in life. Travel for yourself and what you got going on in life. Travel for your dreams.
So you wouldn't drive 2 hours to go get some?
I would drive 2 blocks down, if that. That coochie better be fucking water, nigga. On my mama, nigga. That coochie better be goddamn Splash, Dasani.
And how old are you?
I'm old enough to get some coochie. 18 years old and younger, do not be out here getting coochie. Y'all do y'all thing. All right, brother.